Have you ever tried flying a kite? See, I believe spiritual symbolism can be found everywhere and in everything, including a kite.
If you've ever tried to fly a kite, then you know it's all about the relationship between various forces that bring about success. The way I see it, a kite in flight beautifully demonstrates my relationship with my higher self. It represents the relationship between my human form and my energy, who I believe I am at my core. Let me explain. The kite string represents my connection to my higher self. It's my line of communication to my intuition. It's where I will feel a pull to go somewhere or do something. Now, in order to achieve success in kite flying, I'll need support from the wind, of course. The wind represents my energy. And in order to receive support from my energy, my actions need to be in alignment with the guidance from my higher self. Otherwise, my efforts will feel heavy, and my results will be fruitless. Now, I'll admit, it can be difficult to know whether we're following our soul's desire or our own desire. And based on my experience, when I follow my own desire instead of my intuitive nudges, my energy will not support my actions. In other words, it will feel like I'm just running in circles. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean something has gone wrong. What this means to me is that my higher self is trying to redirect my efforts towards my next level of growth. It's up to me to pay attention to my results and lean into the change I am meant to experience. The change my soul desires. But in the end, it's still up to us. And this is where the kite comes in. See, the kite represents our karma.
It's no coincidence that the two words begin with the letter K.
See, when we choose to follow our guidance, our energy will always support our actions, and our karma will show us if we're on the right track. Much like flying a kite, it's about collaboration between our human form, our higher self, our energy, and our karma. It's about stepping out of our comfort zone. It's about growth through trial and error. Now, I get it. Complacency is comfortable, and there's certainly no shortage of company. But when we feel guided to grow, it's in our best interest to listen, as our next level of growth can look like this. And we can't get here without making the effort to develop the skills needed to be here. See, when our actions are in alignment with our guidance, our energy will always support our efforts, and our karma will show us the results. It's the difference between this and this. Now, this doesn't mean there won't be challenges along the way. There will certainly be times when we feel like we're completely in the dark. And that's okay. As long as we stay connected to our higher self, we will get through it, no matter how rough the waters may get. See, our string will lift us up when we need assistance to keep going. Our string may take us to uncharted waters. Our string may cause us to create waves along the way.
And that's okay. What's important is that we keep hanging on to the string. Never let go.
Because eventually, our growth will look like this.
So the next time someone tells you to go fly a kite, do it. Well, this is all I have for today. Thanks so much for joining me. And if you have any questions or you'd simply like to connect, feel free to do so through my personal email. I've listed it in the description below. As always, everything I say is based on my perspective and experience, so take it for what it is. Until we meet again, be safe and make sure to keep